Ugh, I'm not gonna hold y'all. My excitement for this year is like through the roof for some reason. Hello and welcome to day 1 of Vlogmas. This is going to be titled a Cozy Avenger Vlogmas, a first Vlogmas under the new name of the channel. I am so excited. November was pretty rough, and I'm choosing to claim my peace and my happiness all December, so that's what we're doing. If you're new here, hi, my name is Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, reader, crocheter, seamstress, sewer, maybe. And I am coming to you from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and our 2 boys, Aiden, who is 7, and Ethan, who is 6. You can imagine the fun they're having with that. And if you are returning and you see that I do not have my bonus son any longer, he did want something different, and instead of taking that as a negative thing, I just am embracing that he is where he would prefer to be and is getting everything that he needs. So we wish him well on his endeavors. So this is day 1 of Vlogmas. This is our preparation, what we're going to be doing, what you can expect to see, and I am so excited to get into it. As you can tell, I can barely talk. Alright, so let's get into what we're making, what we're reading, what the vibes are, all that jazz. Where do we want to start? Let's start with books, because honestly, I'm using December as a cleanup month. So there are a lot of books that I am bringing over from November, and there's like 2 new ones that are Christmassy. So the 2 new ones that are Christmassy, I have a little novella called Mistletoe by Kimberly Lemming, and I've read all the books in the Mead Realm series. So this is like a little novella that's in there, and she's one of my favorite authors to like palette cleanse with, and it's just so funny, so cute, and I figured why not for Christmas. So very excited. A cute little, novella. The Fable book pick for this month was Conceal Don't Feel by Jen Kalanita, and this is what if Anna and Elsa never knew each other. And I can honestly say this is one of like the smallest books in this series, so hallelujah for that. But I'm excited to get into it. I would love to see the dynamics of that. I feel like that's like a cool thing to play with. And of course we'll watch Frozen probably today to get up to speed with what's going on. So these are some leftover books that came over from November, and also other months that I just need to finish before 2026. Caught Up by Navessa Allen. I love this book. It is a dark romance situation, and I don't know, it's cute, and I'm really, it's my thing. So can't talk too much about it, don't want to spoil anything, but very excited about that. I'm about 20 to 30% into this. I'm at chapter 17, I want to say. Yeah, I'm on chapter 17 at page 151, and there's 3 something. Yes, I'm about halfway through, so we'll try to get that out of the way. Another book that I am in the middle of is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I love this. I love this so much, and I think I moved it since then, but I literally have all of Ali Hazelwood's books, and this is the first one I'm ever reading. Thank God I'm enjoying it. So I'm really hoping that I enjoy the other ones that aren't fantasy and paranormal. A girl just loves a good vampire werewolf, you know, situation. And there's a book 2 of this called Mate. And I have to go get book 2 because yeah, I am in love with this. Period. Okay. One book I haven't started yet but really want to read is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. I heard that this is absolutely amazing and it's about vampires, and I'm just really excited. This will be my first V. Schwab book, and I am like 25 out of 42 on the wait list in the library, so I will have to read this with my eyes instead of listening to it. So I'm not upset about that. That just shows that like it's a well coveted borrow from the library, and while that kind of sucks, I kind of love that for V. Schwab. You know, people are reading. And then the last book that I need to finish before 2026 is Oathbound. Nope, Bloodmarked. Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion of the Legendborn cycle. I have been reading this book for like 3 or 4 months now. I don't like the way it's going, but I know I need it to get through. I know I need it to get to the next one, so I'm trying to get through it. I was defending the main character at first, but now she's becoming unbearable, and that's really messing with my mental. But we're gonna try to get through it, and yeah. Alright, so those are the books that we'll be reading. Let's talk about what we'll be making. I'm so excited. Where do I want to start? Okay, let's just start right here. So I have 2 knitting patterns I want to do and 2 sewing patterns I want to do. Fingers crossed, people. So this first one comes with a clip. I will be making the bow tie top by Erica Berntsen, and it is a paid for Aran weight pattern, but y'all know I say that Aran and worsted are pretty much the same thing. So paid for worsted weight pattern, and I couldn't decide on if this year I wanted red top, green dress, or green dress, red top. So here is the footage of me coloring it and my thought process, drawing it and my thought process, and then we'll come back with what I decided. Okay, y'all, so boom. For this year's outfit, I'm really going with the drama. 2025 has been nothing but the drama. Seems to be the theme and the word of 2025. So, with this bow top, I was like, yes, dramatic, you know, doing this, that, and the third, da-da-da, derpy. But for the dress, I only have so much lining fabric to make a short one, which sucks, but that's okay. So it's going to be short, but I am going to get some tights to put under it. And this will probably either be, I think this will be my Christmas outfit, because my husband has already picked out our matching Christmas outfits or pajamas for Christmas Eve, and they are kind of cute, so he gets a 1-up for that. But yeah, I was going real drama, real what's old girl from the Grinch, the live action? Maybe I'll put a picture up there. Very much that. Nuh-uh, Martha. Is it Martha? Maribel? The real cute one. That's the one I'm giving with this. So let's hope that it comes out good. Honestly, guys, I think my my drawing's getting a little better, right? No. Okay, so I decided on green top, red dress. So green top, I got Yarn Bee low peel fiber, which is silk and soft, and I can declare it is quite soft. This feels like it's going to be really good on my shoulders. I am not worried about it at all, and it's 100% acrylic, so it's good for the allergies and things like that. I'm not allergic to wool. I'm allergic to the Peruvian stuff. I'm not allergic to the superwash stuff, but the raw stuff, itching. So this is the color I decided to use. This color is called Forest. Oh. And it's just a cute little, it's a cute little top. I'm sure I put a picture in when I announced the pattern, but if I didn't, I'll put another picture right here. Like, it's just like this cute little bow, and I'm just like, I'm such a gift. I need a bow. So I figured that would be fun. I will be using my Chiagu set to make this one, and I'm very excited about that. I hope I didn't lose that cord. I was just playing with a cord. We'll have to worry about that. Okay, the next thing I'm making is a knit along that I'm knitting with my sister, and it is called, what I believe is the Lyon sweater by Petite knit. Paid for, I want to say it's DK. Let me do a little research here. I have my notes in my tablet right here. 30 seconds. Okay, this is a paid for worsted weight pattern, and we bought our yarn from when we went to the Alabama Fiber Festival in November, and these are my colors. But I also have another color coming because I'm going to do a contrasting cuffed hem and collar, so I'm really excited about that. But for right now, the colors that I have that are important, because you don't need no cuff hem collar, none of that, if you ain't got no sweater. So these are the two colors I chose. Is anyone surprised? So this colorway is called Friendly. Just this beautiful, just royal purple. Just so, delish. And then this color is called Dixie. And I didn't know it was called Dixie, but I do think it's funny. You know, we live in Alabama, which is, I think it's called the Heart of the Dixie, or the Heart Dixie. Heart of the Dixie. I'll put it on the screen. But look at this. It's really pretty. It's got like some mauve blues, some purple specks, also like some mustard in there, and there's like this blue that is sprinkled all through there, and a little bit of like a burnt orange. So to me, this colorway is giving chestnuts roasting by an open fire and Drac Frost nipping at your nose, and I'm here for that. You know, I am here for that. The progress keepers and stitch markers I'll be using are from Baahumble, and this is what they look like. So I'm going to put this gift on the green one, and then I'm gonna put this ball on the other thing, the Lyon sweater, because, well, once I get there, it's a drop shoulder situation. So yeah. And then these cute ones can just keep our progress, and I'm just really excited. This is also another progress keeper I'll be using, and it's a Labubu, because we got it in a mystery thing when we did our situation, when we went to the Fiber Festival. So I think I'll use that as a progress keeper on here, and then the green, the gift, and possibly one of these bells on there. So exciting stuff. I also have my Christmas cozies from Lila Styles. So there's this one. I believe I have another Christmas one, but I'll have to look again. And then there's this one. Okay. So that's all the knitting things that we will be making. for the Lyon sweater, I'll be using my Mindful set. And let's see. I think it calls for a 6. And the US 6, the word is dream. And I'm definitely dreaming of a beautiful Christmas this year. So I'm excited. Okay. So we talked about all the things we'll be reading and knitting. Let's get into the sewing. I'm extremely intimidated, if I'm being honest with you, but I'm also really excited. Okay. Alright, so the first thing I want to make is a Christmas gift. And it is called the book Bestie by Carolina Little Stitches. And it's basically like a book sleeve, but like it's cool looking. So I'm really excited about that. I'll probably put a picture right here. I'm making it as a gift, but of course I'll have to make a prototype first before I do the gift. So this will be, I don't know which side for me will be the inside outside, but I know who I'm making it for. It'll be this will be the outside. It's the Grinch. Look how cute that is. Oh, I don't know how to show fabric. Oh, here's another one right here. That's super cute. So there's that. And I got a yard of each, so I should be able to get 2 book sleeves out of it. Fingers crossed. And then this is going to be the inside and or outside. And like, just look at that. They're like cute little Christmas lights. And then, of course, I got the materials for all those things. Alright. So then, the piece de resistance is I'm going to try to sew a dress again. I know what we're saying. Kira, you didn't even finish the dress from Vlogtober. And I'm just like, yeah, I didn't. And here, it's literally folded up in the closet to make room for the Christmas dress. I don't know, man. I'm trying. Sewing is so hard. But I figured I'd give it another go before the year was over. Maybe sewing on the smaller projects will make me feel like vindicated and excited. So that way when it's time to get to the dress, I'll be there. But I already have the pattern printed out. I just need to cut it out and put it together. I will be making the square neck V-vest dress by, I want to say her name is Kiana Bonollo. I'll put a picture on the screen. And yeah, so since we're going red dress, here is the fabric for the dress. Now this is a flannel. I don't know if that's right, but the pattern called for like a cotton woven situation. I googled it. I had already bought it, but I googled it, and Google said that flannel is kind of like a woven cotton moment, and it's 100% cotton, and I know I need cotton. And I have the lining already bought, so I'm going to do a test run with the lining, and then, you know, then we'll go from there. But here's what it looks like. It's got cute little snowflakes on it. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't know if this is enough. And then also, because there's like a little pattern on it, I'm like, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the cutting. But in my defense, I will have something on top of the top, so if the top doesn't match, like, you won't see it. You won't see it. And then here's my cute little zipper, because I know how to put a zipper on. Okay, but yeah, so that is everything. What can you expect this Vlogmas? I would love to do a Christmas movie a day. We'll see how that goes depending on how my children feel. Of course, we'll have to watch Frozen today for me to get up to par for the reading. But yeah, I'm excited. And of course, you know, a little bit of this. There might be some Christmas type events that we do. Maybe some sit down videos that we do. Overall, I'm just really like excited to be here. I'm just really excited to do this. I love Vlogmas. I love recording and editing and like putting it up. I'm just so excited about it. And nothing's gonna take that away from me. So thank you so much for watching. If you are excited about Vlogmas, tell a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of their grandma, of their mother, and make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a day. And I hope you have the most amazing and cozy time living the most holiday type craftiest life possible. And I will see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Bye.